In It Didn't Start With You, How Inherited Family Trauma Shapes Who We Are and How to End the Cycle, author Mark Wolynn provides a variety of significant lessons regarding trauma, how it may be passed on via genealogy, and how individuals may halt this harmful cycle through awareness and healing strategies. One of the principal lessons derived from this book is the concept of inherited family trauma. The idea is that not only physical characteristics and health conditions are passed down through generations, but also emotional trauma and mental health issues. Wolynn highlights that adverse experiences of our ancestors, especially parents and grandparents, may leave an indelible mark on our lives and how we experience the world. The acknowledgment of this fact challenges the traditional notions of trauma and provides a whole new understanding of its origin and implications. This teaching can shift how we perceive patterns of suffering and symptoms in our own lives. For instance, depression, anxiety, or phobias can now be investigated beyond what our personal experiences provide. We can find their roots in the traumatic experiences of our ancestors that have subconsciously shaped us. The book provides numerous examples where the pain, trauma, or anguish of the older generation spilled over to the next, sometimes emerging in unexpected ways, like inexplicable phobias or self-sabotaging behavior patterns. Beyond elucidating the nature and implications of inherited trauma, Wolynn provides practical tools and techniques for unraveling and healing such traumas, which forms another crucial lesson from this book. The author presents the core language approach, which involves the use of verbal and nonverbal cues, feelings, and sensations to identify and address inherited trauma. This method can be seen as an essential tool for initiating the therapeutic process of identifying and healing trauma. From an even broader perspective, the book elucidates how intricately our lives are interwoven with those of our ancestors, adding a new lens through which we view mental health and healing. This encourages us to interact with our family histories more delicately, inciting a more profound understanding and appreciation for their lives and experiences. It urges readers to make conscious efforts to know their ancestry better, which could bring unexpected revelations about their own personas. One significant lesson of the book is the power of narratives. How we tell our stories and those before us significantly influences how we perceive and experience our reality. By acknowledging and telling one's story appropriately, individuals are better equipped to recognize patterns, understand their trauma, and seek the required healing. Further, the book posits that healing isn't a solitary pursuit. It affects our descendants. In summary, Wolynn's It Didn't Start With You demonstrates that the effects of trauma can be generational, attesting to the notion that one's afflictions could be the ramification of an ancestor's unresolved issues or trauma. This lesson provides a more nuanced outlook on mental health, and thus suggests methods to heal by investigating deeply into one's family history. More than a healing guide, the book is an invocation to listen to the echoes from past generations, validating that stories of agony and suffering can transcendently influence people, all while promising the possibility of cessation to these suffering patterns.